Utah is making waves in education, grabbing the spotlight with an impressive claim. It's the second best state in the nation for teachers, according to a recent evaluation by WalletHub. But here's where it gets controversial. While Utah shines in some key areas, it also faces challenges many might not expect. Why is this important? Because teachers across the country are working through a turbulent period in K-12 education, and understanding where states stand can reveal a lot about the future of teaching careers. WalletHub, a personal finance website known for its detailed rankings, placed Utah right on the podium with a silver medal spot, just behind Virginia. This ranking is based on several factors, including salary competitiveness, work environment, and career opportunities. Remarkably, teaching, though critical, remains one of the lowest paid professions requiring a bachelor's degree.
In fact, teacher pay has not kept pace with inflation, and when adjusted for inflation, K-12 teachers in the U.S. earn nearly $4,000 less annually than they did 16 years ago. That's a troubling trend for such an essential profession. Against this backdrop, Utah stands out by offering the second highest average starting salary in the nation, after adjusting for living costs, at $53,748. Furthermore, over the past decade, Utah teachers' salaries have grown by an impressive 50%, ranking second nationally for this 10-year increase. This means that not only do teachers start with competitive pay, but their earning potential over time is also strong. Adding to Utah's appeal, teachers can gain tenure after just 3 years, faster than in many states. The state also projects a relatively low number of teachers per 1,000 students by 2032, ranking 13th lowest nationally.
This indicates room for new teachers to enter the field without as much competition, potentially making career entry smoother. The state's tenure policies are described as moderate, which might please some educators seeking job security without overly rigid systems. However, despite these positives, WalletHub's analysis acknowledges ongoing national challenges. As Chip Lupo, an analyst for WalletHub, points out, teachers are often underpaid and underappreciated despite having one of the most crucial jobs, educating the next generation. According to Lupo, states that truly reward teachers combine good pay, strong investment in educational resources, supportive laws, and favorable conditions to reduce teacher turnover. This comprehensive approach is key to retaining quality educators. Delving deeper into Utah's rankings, the state earned the top spot, number 1, in the opportunity competition category, and ranked 11th for academic work environment. Here are some additional rankings from WalletHub's report. 14th for average teacher salary adjusted for cost of living. 12th for the overall quality of the school system. 20th for teachers' income growth potential. 2nd for the percentage increase in teacher salaries over the last decade. In addition to Utah and Virginia, Washington, New York, and Illinois round out the top 5 states nationally. On the flip side, the report identified South Dakota, New Hampshire, Maine, Montana, and Hawaii as the 5 states ranking lowest for teachers. This contrast sparks an important question. What can these states learn from Utah's approach, and are similar strategies feasible everywhere? Virginia, the top state, boasts the highest income growth potential for teachers, even though its average starting salary ranks only 14th. This suggests educators there may not start with the best pay, but see significant salary improvements over their careers. Meanwhile, Washington has witnessed the biggest salary surge over the past decade, increasing teacher pay by more than 75%. It also enjoys the second highest average annual salary after cost adjustments and strong starting wages at $50,369 on average. Despite these encouraging salary figures, Utah struggles in some critical areas. The state was near the bottom nationally in pupil-teacher ratio, ranking 48th, meaning classrooms tend to be more crowded than in most other states. It also placed 49th in spending per student on public schools, a low mark that raises concerns about resource availability. You might wonder, how exactly did WalletHub develop these rankings? They evaluated all 50 states plus the District of Columbia, using 2 main criteria: opportunity competition, and academic work environment. The study weighted the former more heavily due to the importance of competitive pay and job security. Aspects measured under opportunity competition included average starting salary, overall average salary, potential for income growth, 10-year salary changes, pension benefits, time until tenure is granted and tenure protections, completion rates of teacher preparation programs. For academic work environment, factors considered were presence of digital learning plans, quality of the school system, pupil-teacher ratios, public spending per student, expected teacher turnover, the degree to which teachers feel supported by their administration, friendliness towards working mothers. This comprehensive methodology sheds light on both economic and workplace realities for educators. Now, let's address a pressing reality. Teachers are navigating one of the most volatile times in K-12 education history. This year, the National Assessment of Education Progress, NAEP, often dubbed the nation's report card, revealed a stark drop in scores for 8th grade science and 12th grade math and reading nationwide. These results are the first post-pandemic measures and show a troubling downward trend, especially among the lowest performing students. Matthew Soldner, acting commissioner of the National Center for Education Statistics, called the findings sobering, emphasizing that the declines began even before COVID-19. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon labeled this a devastating trend, as American K-12 students hit historic lows. Despite these national challenges, Utah students performed significantly better than average in 2024 for math, especially in 4th and 8th grades, while also outperforming the national average in reading. However, the average reading score for Utah's 8th graders fell compared to 2 years ago, causing concern among education leaders. Another important finding from the 2024 NAEP results is that chronic absenteeism remains a serious issue. Nearly 1/3, 31% of 12th graders nationwide reported missing at least 3 days of school in the past month, up from 26% 5 years earlier, reflecting a worrying pattern that persists even post-pandemic. This connects directly to Utah's recent Everyday Counts campaign, launched to combat absenteeism and keep more students engaged in their education. So, what do you think? Is salary the most important factor in attracting and retaining quality teachers, or should states focus more on improving school environment and resources? And how will these rankings and trends influence educators' decisions in the near future? Share your thoughts. Does Utah's silver medal status reflect real progress, or is it masking deeper systemic issues? Let's start the conversation.